Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Around You. In today's lesson, you are going to study and observe laws of reflection of light by a plane mirror. Let's start. Here is our experimental setup. One plane mirror, one straw. I am going to use the straw for a normal as an imaginary line called normal, and going to use this laser beam as a ray of light. Usually we use white light to demonstrate light experiments, but for our easy visibility I am going to use this laser beam as a ray of light. So throughout my explanation I keep saying ray of light. Actually it represents this laser beam. I will switch off the lights and we will perform the experiment. From this source, light is falling and striking on the mirror. So this ray is known as incident ray. Then the ray after striking on the mirror, it reflected. So this ray is known as reflected ray. So ray which strikes on the mirror is incident ray. The ray which reflected is known as reflected ray. I am going to place this, and you can assume this straw as a normal. So angle of incident means the angle between this incident ray and the normal. This is known as angle of incidence, and the angle between the reflected ray and the normal is known as angle of reflection. Angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. This incident ray, normal and the reflected ray all lie on the same plane. Let me explain you the laws of reflection by a plane mirror using a simple diagram. Here you can consider this yellow color part as a plane mirror. We will draw an imaginary line which is perpendicular to the surface of this plane mirror, and it is known as normal. Right. Incident ray. The incoming ray is known as an incident ray. An outgoing ray is known as a reflected ray. Right. Angles. Here you can see I. I is known as angle of incidence, which means it is the angle between the incident ray and the normal. R. R is an angle of reflection, means angle between normal and the reflected ray. With the help of these quantities, we can state two laws of reflection by a plane mirror. The first law is the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Second law is the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. Means here this incident ray, this normal and this reflected ray all lie at the same point or in the same plane of this plane mirror. I hope you got something about laws of reflection of light by a plane mirror. Thank you.